Pumbaa, guess what day it is? Oh, buddy, it's a move day. Aren't you excited? That's his level of excitement right there. What's happening? I'm Will.
I'm Christy.
And this is Pumbaa Dog.
After years of overlanding across the United States, we decided to hang up normalcy and move full-time into 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐺𝐻, our 21-foot travel trailer.
Our goal is to set up base camp in different regions of the U.S. and explore the areas around us. We invite you to join us as we share our adventures of full-time living. After spending about a month just outside of Moab, Utah, we decided to move on to the next spot. The next spot we chose was just outside of Grand Junction, Colorado. Being late May, it was still pretty warm in this area, and it was Memorial Day weekend, so Christy had a 3-day weekend. We decided to head up into the San Juan Mountains and do some exploring around there. I first fell in love with this region of Colorado back in 2016 on my first trip across the Trans-America Trail. I stopped at the Last Dollar Saloon here in Telluride, asked them where to get a good bite to eat was, and they pointed me to the Brown Dog Cafe, which still to this day has the best pizza I've ever tasted. So the good news is we got our pizza right at 420. Check this pizza out. Man, I'm telling you, this is the best pizza ever. And I challenge anybody to challenge me on that. Period.
So this chocolate ice cream tastes like chocolate pudding.
They're not wrong. It tastes just like chocolate pudding.
And they have a bunch of like truffle stuff in there too, which...
What, did you get any truffles?
Oh yeah, of course I did.
It's got a whole pouch full of goodies.
Yeah. This one's chocolate and tequila.
Chocolate and tequila, wait a minute. Look at that, huh? Cummins 12-valve Suburban. Isn't that badass? After grabbing a bite to eat and checking out Telluride, it was time to head up into the San Juans to do some exploring and try to find camp for the night. Y'all, this elevation ain't no joke. We're like 10,000 foot up, and trying to catch your breath out here, it's crazy. Look at that though. Isn't that beautiful? So there is a spot, and it's down there, through the woods, and through the heaves, with lots of trees. It's gonna be cool. There's not gonna be any view, really, but it's a spot. Or we can keep on going down this road and find out if there's anything else.
On this one?
No, this one's a no-go if we go any further than that spot.
Gotcha. Well, as packed as it is, I think every spot has been taken. Such a gamble. Well, I mean, it's going to be dark in what, about 2 hours?
About an hour.
About an hour?
Mm-hmm.
So we can go ahead and set up now with daylight.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah. So
No view.
we've had views all day.
All right, well, we found us a spot. Got apple all nice and level. I didn't really want to come this far up onto the mountain. I kind of wanted something on the shelf roads, just something with a little bit more of a view, but this will work. Snow. Yeah, you know how big of a fan I am of snow. Anyway, we got a nice little spot, clear it out. Good news is we got a fire pit and someone left a shit ton of fire for us, and there's no fire bans. I just looked it up. So we are golden. I took a quick look around to make sure there wasn't no trees that were going to fall on us in the middle of the night. And while there's a lot of trees, it doesn't look like we're in danger of any. So tonight is going to be a good night. Oh, yeah. This ought to be fun. Yeah. Voila! Cabin in the woods. Man, I'm telling you, this 10,000 feet really has your boy kind of huffing and puffing a little bit here. Puma doesn't care at all, though. He's playing through the snow, catching sticks, doing all kinds of stuff, man. He's having a great time. This is it. It's not bad, right? Epic views on the way here. No one else really around. Nothing but an echo. Bring it here. We about to have a fire, son. Come on. Bring it here. Pumbaa. Pumbaa's not a retriever.
He's like, no.
Yeah. So this should be good for a fire tonight, don't you think?
I would think it might.
You want me to test my fire fingers?
Might go up quick. It's not meaty.
I don't know. It's pretty green, though.
Yeah.
Not green, but wet.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
I mean, I'm no 𝐵𝐴𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐻.
𝐵earGiles?
What's his name?
I don't know.
𝐵earGiles. All right, so we'll see if we can't get that started. I got some napkins from dinner. The fact that I didn't have to bring my chair. The universe blessed me with a chair right here. Man. Could have saved some space. Bro, you can't be eating all the firewood, man. It's going to be keeping us warm tonight.
What are you doing, eating?
Yeah. I mean, the second time in a row, you boys done started a pretty nice little fire. I'm just saying. I ain't no 𝐵𝐴𝐿𝐻 or nothing like that, but that's a fire. Check out Berlina gills or grills over here. Just come with a whole pile of firewood.
Well, that's like super dry.
Okay then.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna burn better, baby?
It will, but it's got spiky things.
The funniest thing is watching Pumbaa and Christy fight over these sticks because he keeps taking off with her sticks. The good sticks, not all
Not
these
the ones
sticks.
that aren't gonna burn.
No, but he keeps taking off with the good sticks.
No.
It's like, well, I'll just take that one. Good morning from 11,000 foot up in the air. And it's, well, it's beautiful. Check this out, though. Pumbaa's on the guard. He hears stuff over here. And this morning we heard some noises over here sounding like elk. And then just a minute ago, I was playing with Pumbaa over here. And look at this. Something came through here. I'm not saying it was Bigfoot, but I'm not saying it wasn't either, you know? It definitely wasn't Pumbaa. And he's just going to go right into him. What is it, buddy? Lots of down trees. Lots of them. I had to come in through that trail there, and it was quite tight. As a matter of fact, I hit about 3 trees coming in. Not hard, but just kind of love tapped them. I mean, it's nothing that wasn't already, you know, scratched up. The thing is it's Memorial Day weekend, and believe it or not, as remote as this little area is, it was packed. And I've been here 2 times before, 2016 and 2017. There wasn't a soul on this mountain, but there was yesterday. So I think this morning, get up, cook some breakfast, and then I gotta figure out where I want to head to. We got one more night that we can camp out before Christy's got to be back at the camper for work. So I'm thinking we may go south. I don't know. Somewhere a little bit warmer and somewhere with a little bit less elevation would be desired. I want you to look at these trees. See how they're just like split in half? And it'd be one thing if it was like just one of them, but it's not. It's a good majority of them. I don't know what causes that. You guys know what causes that? Leave a comment down below if you do. Man, this is a great campsite we found last night. Temperature was great. I know it's kind of deceiving because there's snow in the background, but believe it or not, the temperatures are great. I think we're gonna go try to do some exploring down through some of these trails. I might try to see if I can't get over one of the big passes and try to find a campsite maybe a little lower elevation so it's a little easier to breathe, and maybe find some place with no snow on the ground. So that's the plan for today. But as of right now, everything's looking hunky-dory, you know. Although we have had a few casualties to the trip that I must talk about. First casualty is the drone. The drone just fell out of the sky. I'm not real sure what happened there. I think I fixed it. I think all it did was just mess up the propeller. As you can see here, I was trying to get us some shots with the mountains in the background there and everything like that, and thing just fell out. It just literally just fell out of the sky. Those drones are tricky, man. But so that happened. And then last night I went to go get in my Thermarest, which I don't know if you guys remember, but I bought the Thermarest not too long ago. It's less than a year, maybe right at a year, or a little over a year, but it's not been long. And found out last night it's got a hole in it. I don't know where, but it sounds like it's just coming right from the pad itself. So that sucks. And then the tripod that you guys are sitting on, I was trying to get it out just a minute ago and broke the leg off of it. So it is what it is. Found the hole. Damn. And I was hoping that it was some kind of defect so that way they'd warranty it, but I think that just looks cut or something. I don't know. That sucks, man. Brand new, you know. I'm gonna try to temp patch it. The fabric that keeps this circus going. Duct tape. The damn camp chef legs are held in this little bag here. And the first thing that broke was the little clasp thing because I closed it into the back of the truck. But now it's got a hole in the bottom, which sucks because that means that these can fall out. And you have to have those in order to connect the legs. So if you don't have those, then the legs won't work. And I need my legs. We can't have a damn Lieutenant Dan stove, you know?
Thought I'd try out my sea legs.
But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
The way I found it was the one of the little fasteners came out, see, like that. So we're gonna have to fix that. Duct tape. Fabric of our life. Shout out to Eric in California. Homie Eric goes way back. He gave me, it's been a while since I talked to him, but he gave me, when I saw him in California, he gave me a little care package that had some Bob Ross socks, a little lithium ion battery charge thing for my phone, and this duct tape. And I think a knife too. I think he had a knife in there. So yeah, I'm still using this duct tape. And this is an ideal way to carry duct tape. Now, I don't suggest that you go and buy it like this, because if you buy it like this, I'll leave a link down in the description to this particular setup, just in case you just want to, because you don't want to spend the time to make your own. But if you made your own, you could get away a lot cheaper, because this is like $10, I want to say, for this little thing of duct tape, you know, rolled up like this. But it is absolute lifesaver for many different things, so highly recommend. I think we're good. I think my legs will stay put, and I think the fasteners will stay put, and hey, it works. This has got to be the prettiest road I've ever driven on. I mean, it's got to be. So I'm not going to share with you the exact coordinates of where this road is, because you have to go find these things for yourself. But the way that we found it is there's a place in downtown Telluride called the Last Dollar Saloon. And I asked that guy two things, and that is the best spot to camp and the best food. And he told me about the Lost Dog Cafe, which we both agree is the best pizza, hands down. Mm-hmm. That's right next door to the Last Dollar Saloon. And then he told me about this place.
Dog?
Brown Dog. Yeah. I don't know why I keep calling it.
I think it's Brown Dog.
I keep calling it Lost Dog. But at any rate, so he told me about that place to eat pizza, and then he told me about this place to camp here, and it absolutely did not disappoint. This is by far the prettiest road.
It is busy.
I've ever taken. Well, it's busy today. Yesterday it wasn't busy.
No, I'm saying like camping. Everybody camping.
Oh yeah, so
campsite.
16 and 17 when we came up here, there was nobody. But now the whole entire place is packed full. Yeah. Granted, now it's also Memorial Day weekend, so a lot of people getting out and about. But we still found a place to camp, and we still have beautiful scenery, so still plenty to enjoy. Yo, there are people up there. Look at that. This is where we're at. That's where they are. Holy cow. How'd they get up there? One thing I like about little areas in the mountains like this They always got some badass Yodas rolling around. And beautiful women. So this is the legendary Black Bear Pass. Now, it is one way from Bridal Falls on over the pass, and you got to start at Bridal Falls. So this way you can only go up to the falls itself. But look at all the pretty stuff. That's absolutely amazing. Bridal Veal Trail is right there. You can hike that if you want to. It's far too cold for that. The level of water that is coming off of this thing, you're just sitting here and it's like you're just getting cold mountain rain on you. Burr.
It's cold.
It's cold. That's all we're gonna say about the falls there. So you can't go past here. This is Black Bear Pass, but you can't go past the falls from Telluride. It's one way only, which is good because there's been traffic a couple times down here, and it's a little tough to it's a little tough to navigate. So yeah, so this is pretty far up Black Bear Pass. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too tricky.
Not at all. Just a lot of people, cars,
a lot of people to look out for. Oh, and the other fun thing is the fact that whenever you run over rocks, your tires shoot them out the side. So you're taking chances of you may or may not hit a pedestrian or somebody's dog. So keep that in mind. Having Apple is like a cheat code because all these people are walking up this crazy, insane hike. I wouldn't want to do it.
I think it takes about 2.5 hours up.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a pretty bad incline. I wouldn't want to do it if it was drivable.
No.
And it's totally drivable.
It's totally drivable. If you just, go about your senses. Don't go hauling ass and
Take your time.
doing crazy stuff and all that. Just go about your senses. So the cool thing about Telluride is they have this really cool park that's got showers that are really nice too. They're nice showers. What are they, like $4 you said?
I think it was like $4.
We looked up, the way Telluride sits is it's kind of like there's only one way in and one way out type thing. It's weird. But the other ways out consist of mountain passes, and often pretty sketchy mountain passes. Now, the only mountain pass that is open right now, though, this time of year, I imagine because of snow, because there's snow everywhere,
Still plenty, yeah.
is 𝐿𝐻𝐻 Pass, and that's where we're headed now. Oh, there goes a rabbit. So that's where we're headed now. We're going to go up 𝐿𝐻𝐻 Pass, get over to 550, which is considered to be the $1 Million Highway, and then we'll make our way back towards Grand Junction, which is where we're stationed at right now. So that's the current situation. Headed up 𝐿𝐻𝐻 Pass out of Telluride. It's crazy to think that we're at like 9,000, almost 10,000 feet, and those things are towering over. What remains of an avalanche that came through. Pretty wild, huh? Yo, this tripod is straight up busted. Man, I'm trying to set you guys up so you guys can see us rolling through this, but the tripod is straight up busted. What's weird is that orange colored stuff. I don't know what that is. Can we just pause for a second and look at the massive amount of snow this is right here? Holy cow. It's past the roof line. It's past the roof line. Oh, that's cool. It's going under the snow. After taking Ophir Pass out of Telluride, we hopped on the Highway 550, also known as the $1 Million Highway, and headed north. Shortly after hopping on the highway, we found another cool trail system that we wanted to explore. We came across this old mine. This area has been known to have precious metals within the mountains, therefore have been extensively mined throughout the years, and many of these mine remnants can be found all over this area. Well, tonight's campsite's not going to suck either. Look at that view. And it's grass. The only thing I wish I could change is I wish I could dial up the weather just a tad. Just a tad.
Just a couple degrees.
Just a couple degrees. I got the tent all set up. Puma's in there sleeping, wrapped up in a blanket because he's a pansy. Christy actually went and picked up a whole bunch of firewood for us, so that's cool. And then I'm about to start working on some pork chops. I think we got pork chops and some kind of bacon cheddar macaroni salad or something. Something like that. Oh, and a salad. So, yeah, that's the current situation. Not bad though, right? Good morning, what's happening? And welcome to 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 something Colorado. I don't know, but I do know it's absolutely beautiful. Check it out. Caught us in the middle of packing up. That's the Gazelle before it takes flight. That's the Lady Christie before she takes flight. Getting everything hunkered down in the back of Apple here. I think we got it all figured out, man. So today we're foregoing the traditional camp breakfast for a little something more luxurious. We're gonna go try to find something in this little mountain town of 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐻. I don't even know how you say it. I'm sure you guys would be happy to help me pronounce it down in the comments below, though. So a while back, I made the conclusion that if you ever see anybody with their water jug sitting like this, the way that you get water out of it, just sitting somewhere, they're not truly out here doing it, because they leak, every single one of them. So now this one's got a leak down here at the bottom, I guess from my my little hook getting into it, I don't know. Now, because of this leak, and because it leaks at the nozzle like it's not supposed to, I've got to put it up here on the roof, which I'm just going to do a trucker's hitch to get it tied down. All right, so I finally got the trucker's knot on there, or trucker's hitch, or whatever it is. Basically, you're using the tie down to create leverage on itself, and it's a great knot. You should get to know it. Oh, get that little hair fixed.
I don't think there's nothing.
Oh,
There's no
man, we
fixing
can't
that.
do nothing with that.
No.
Oof, that's rough right there. Y'all see it? Right there, that little poof. Yeah. That's camp head.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
3 days with no shower.
Shh, don't tell them that. They might think that we stink.
Oh, baby wipe. Baby powder is part of it.
Provisions. So we struck out on a place in 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻, or however you want to say it. And luckily we did, because we found this place called Kate's Place, which is right here in Ridgeway, which is up the $1 Million Highway a little bit from 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐻. Man,
Delicious.
I highly recommend you guys stop here. Listen, it's extremely hard to find good sausage gravy west of the Mississippi, I found, but they nailed it there. Also, it's extremely hard to find grits anywhere outside of the South, and they nailed it here. So I highly recommend it. I had the corned beef and hash, which I just now started eating not too long ago. But as an adult, I must say that
Good biscuit.
I like it. I like it.
Good jam.
Good jam. Good everything.
Hadn't had good jam really since Gatlinburg, and that jam is very, very close.
Yeah, so good stuff. Right here in Ridgeway. It's down this little thing. There's a barbershop cafe next door. I don't know if it's any good, but go to Kate's Place. Kate's Place is off the chain.
Sit inside, outside, dog,
Yeah,
whatever.
and the service is good. The people are cool, just like everyone else in Colorado.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess it's up the road we go, back to Grand Junction, or outside of Grand Junction, which is where home is right now. And it's about a 2-hour drive. We're going to go up the $1 Million Highway, which is Highway 550. And so we'll get to see some pretty stuff just along the road here. But other than that, that's the current situation. Well, we made it. But now,
Made it.
duty calls. So now we have our weekly chore of dumping and pumping the RV. And we have to go, I think it's like 19 miles to the closest place to dump it from where we're staying at right now, which is kind of crazy. And also, the spot where we're staying at only has a 7-day limit, so we had to find another spot. So we went out, we scouted the spot, we left the 4Runner at the new spot, and now we've got Imogene, and we're on our way to go dump and pump. And that's dumping all the black and gray tank, and then filling up with some water.
And trash.
And trash. After getting all our chores taken care of, we got Imogene up the mountain and set up in her new spot. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to see more videos like it. And until next time, you guys keep hanging in there like a hair on a biscuit. And remember, you can be happy if you've a mind to. Peace, y'all.